Welcome back to Double Al. I'm Al. We are here, as always, with our other Al. And then down there in his little kitchen he's got there, Joey, making some food, and Ian as well. Thank you to the wonderful guests for joining us on our first week, looking at week one of the 2025 season and looking at our teams for the first time. Exciting stuff.
Oh, it's so good to be back.
Just did our
I'm
draft
glad
last
we
week.
run a nice professional operation around here. We got Joey making food in the kitchen, and I'm wearing a tiger suit. So
Yeah, what's going on with that? Are you wearing the Bengals color rush for the year? Or?
yeah, this is actually a leak of their new jerseys.
You look like you went to Spirit Halloween a little bit early this year.
I might have. No, I got this online, internet.
The thing about that jacket is it could be under $10 or over $500. If that was in a
I
Gucci
don't.
store,
Okay. Sponsored by Gucci? Is this episode?
Unfortunately, they didn't reach out. It
No.
is sponsored by Fireball.
Ooh.
I know
It's
Ian.
also
Ian absolutely loves this stuff.
brought to you by the
trust
thing
him.
that determined our league draft order this year. Thanks for that, Jeff.
Yeah, we all had
Um,
to do three wonderful
we've
shots of this. Play some flip top.
also brought to you by Ernest Scarano Distillery Clover Honey Whiskey,
That's gonna taste better than mine.
local to like Perrysburg, Ohio, or at least close to there. Wait, here we go. I thought that was going to be a more audible pop.
Joey, what you got?
I also have a
Got some
circular ice because I'm fancy.
That wasn't your turn.
very nice. Got some spotted cow made only in Wisconsin.
Oh, there you
Good
go.
beer. hmm
Ian, did you bring any?
My sponsor today is actually Joey. Just have a look at that face. I mean, look at that.
Oh
Look
yeah.
at that.
Look at that.
Might be the
Wow.
best sponsor.
Wow. Look at the gun show.
Well, fellas, I'm very excited to be back. It is absolutely football season. Let's get after it.
Let's start by looking at some of these teams. I decided not to put our names on here to make it fun. So obviously that first one is the worst team you've ever seen. And E and Joey, take a guess who that team is. The first one there on the left.
Ooh. What do you think? Dom, I'm guessing.
No, it's actually Devin. That's Devin.
Yeah, I was gonna say who drafted that Merritt guy. It would either only be
Who,
Alex.
Ja'Cory Crosby Merritt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
our
following the hype
theory is
train.
that our theory is that Devin told Sam to draft him as a sleeper, and then she just drafted him a few rounds earlier than maybe he would have
Round
liked.
6.
That was a theory floated not by me. I think it was by Alex.
It's not a
during the
bad
draft.
pick. I think this team's probably a favorite for the Griff, but we're really early on. A lot of stuff can happen. Injuries can
Favorite for
happen.
the what?
For the Griff? Oh, we have the Griff. Get that off my screen. I don't want to see that.
Unfortunately, it will stay on the screen because I have rightfully earned it. I'm ready to give it away, but it is mine as of right now.
In the second slot here, I don't think this whole guessing game's going to go well. There's 12 of these teams. This is Pranov at number 2.
Oh, come on, give him a rapid fire guess.
All right, we'll guess the next one, but this second one is Pranov. Pranov has a pretty strong team. You know, I like the Devonta Smith in the flex. He has strong wide receivers. Omer and Hampton should be good. Allen had some concerns about Devon Achan's injury. That's going to slow him up at the beginning of the season.
I did. I am a little worried. I've heard multiple reports. I've heard some that he's going to play week 1 and be all right, and I've heard some that he's going to miss a significant chunk of time. So I guess we'll find out. Hoping for Pranov's sake that it's the former and not the latter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that third team over there, I'll let you guys guess if you want.
that's 100% Alex because I remember
100%. That's the best team
why
there on the
I
right.
had never heard of
Egbuka.
And
Get
when you
used to that
drafted
name.
him, yeah.
Get used to that name. He's going to be around a while. Yeah, I was
Hmm.
very excited about that pick. I was going to get him in the seventh, but I got him in the sixth because I was afraid Jeff was going to get him on the turn and ruin my day. Jeff's
He
ruined
did.
my days.
I would like to point out that he was very excited to get him. Alex texted me about 2 weeks before the draft, just throwing a potential trade out there, just a pick swap, you know, my sixth for his seventh or something like that, or the other way around, however it would have worked. So he's been thinking about Egbuka for a while.
Yep. Luckily, I didn't do. I just instead of trading, I just went ahead and used my higher pick to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 6th round pick on a guy who's on your bench.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was gonna play him over DJ Moore, but then the projections shifted a little bit.
Okay. So you're a slave to the rankings.
I am a rankings bitch, absolutely. Trevor
Mm.
Lawrence. This is Owen's team. Some say the worst
Note
team.
the amount of Vikings.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say that from Alex's squad. Thoughts on Tyreek Hill this season?
I have no thoughts on Tyreek Hill this season.
Huge regression. I think it's his last year in the NFL.
I mean, yeah, he kind of has, he can retire whenever he wants, and it sounds like he kind of wants to.
Did you see the
But
Mike McDaniel interview where he said it's a good day because we're one day closer to death?
yeah, I think all Dolphins fans can agree with him.
Yeah. He lost his third round pick, so he's doing the best of what he can do. He has some rookie upside with RJ Harvey. That's nice. Marvin Harrison Jr. maybe has a sophomore progression rather than regression. Can't get much
Can't
worse than he had last year, right?
Yeah, can't
Sophomore
get
wide
much worse.
receivers always take a jump.
That's what
I would like to update the group here. All of us are partaking in the Yankees home run draft. Just a quick update that Jose Caballero did just get thrown out of the game, so he is no longer going to be an option for whoever picked him. I think it was Joey.
Sorry, Joey.
Context.
He did a naughty.
He went ahead and took what looked like a check swing on a ball that hit him, but the umpire at home plate said he went around. So we no longer have Jose Caballero in this game. Anyway, sorry. Continue with the fantasy football.
The second team here is Bobby. Alan was very upset when Tyler Warren got picked up off the board.
It's true. He was going to be my rookie on the bench in case Travis Kelce was bad.
But now he's starting for Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby
I think it's a good
lives.
pick. I mean, Tyler Warren's going to be good. I think it's just going to be a matter of who's going to be bad. I mean, the Bears drafted Colston Loveland ahead of Tyler Warren. So I was able to pick up, spoiler alert, I was able to pick up Colston Loveland. So I think you can't really go wrong with either of them. I really just needed a backup in case Kelce is old and bad this year. But now that he's engaged, I'm excited.
He might have that post-marriage slump, although he's not going to get married this year. So
Exactly.
he's still in good hands. And then this
Is it post-marriage slump? Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. When I got married,
We'll get to that in a bit.
I finished 11th that year.
Oh. So I need to capitalize now.
Only one team did worse than me. Might have been Ian.
Yeah, it probably was.
I think he lost that year. Not this year, though. Ian is making the playoffs. The last team here is Zane. I like the George Pickens at wide receiver, too. I think Dallas is going to throw a lot of footballs this year.
Yeah. Having a rookie as your first overall pick is a little scary.
It's risky.
If you're saying it's risky. He did audibly out loud with his mouth before picking Ashton Jinty say Ashton Jinty's going to be a bust this year, and then picked him. So, yeah, well, I don't know how much confidence Zane has in his team, but I do like it. And I really like the David Njoku play there. I was trying to get Njoku pretty bad. Joe Flacco loves throwing to his tight ends, so I think Njoku's going to get a lot of targets.
I like Jamison Williams and Sticky Ricky on his bench. I think those are two great options.
speaking of Browns tight end options, don't sleep on Harold Fannin Jr.
That's
The
true.
the Falcon, the Bowling Green Falcon, their backup tight end. He's probably going to get some targets this year too.
Let's see. Are you on this page?
I sure am.
Which one are you? You're the
He's the
first
first
one.
I
one.
am
The
on the
first
left.
one. Yeah, Harold Fannin Jr. down there at the bottom, picked up in free agency.
True.
Gotta represent.
The streets are saying that I maybe have too much tight end depth and not enough running back depth, but I think
You
the
have
streets are
three
wrong.
tight ends.
I do. I only have
My God,
running backs as
Alan's
well.
blowing his
Certainly a
one good
choice.
draft.
But
You get one good draft in a decade of playing this, and you're gonna get three tight ends on your bench.
well, some are saying that maybe having 3 total running backs is not enough for my team, but I
You
disagree.
only have three running
Um,
backs.
I do have Tyjae Spears on IR as well, so let's,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's
Listen, there's one of
trade
these
away
guys
one of
on
those
my
tight ends,
bench.
right?
One of these guys on my bench is bound to be really bad this year. It could be Adam Thielen, could be Cam Scatterbo, could be Jaden Reed, could be any one of them, and then I'll just drop him and pick up a running back, and it'll be okay.
You have the best two wide receiver. I think the best wide receiver core in the league with Malik Neighbors and AJ Brown together.
I'm pretty
However,
happy with it.
you have two quarterbacks with Jaden Daniels. I don't know why you have Jordan Love too.
Well, sometimes you want to have a backup. You
You
never
know,
know.
let's not give Allen advice. Am I right, Joey?
Listen, Jordan Love,
Just let him make this mistake.
I think
Jordan Love.
good
I'm
starting
also
lineup, but
by
questionable
far not
bench.
the only person who has a quarterback on their bench. Maybe I am actually, now that I'm looking at it.
No, you can have a quarterback on
Do
your
people
bench.
not
That's
have
fine.
quarterbacks on their bench?
Not when you have one of the top three quarterbacks for fantasy.
Well, here's my thought process, right? Is Jaden Daniels was a stud his rookie year. There's no denying it. Does he have a sophomore slump? Does he people are saying that they don't think Jaden Daniels is going to be as good this year as he was last year. And Jordan Love had a slump last year. It was his sophomore year as well last year. So I'm betting here that one of the two of them is going to be a stud. And if both of them are, then
Trade
awesome.
position.
I've got some trade bait.
Don't call it bait.
Jeff's going to try to take one of them off my hands for the last player he picked in this draft
Yeah.
and a future 16th round pick.
We all know who that middle team is right there with Jalen Hurts at quarterback. One of the better teams, I think. I like it. I like your team, Ian.
I do like Ian's team. He fell to the Green Goblin mask of drafting Kyle Pitts.
What is it?
So-
What do they say? It's like fifth season heroics or something. Or-
Yeah, everybody knows
Failed
you
me
got
once. Shame on you.
freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year slump, and then once you're a fifth year, you finally get it going.
right.
So that could happen.
I also have 2 more tight ends, so hopefully.
Oh, you also have 3 tight ends.
Now see,
Alan and I are on the same page here.
Ian also only has 3 running backs. So everything that we said about my team and the depth is true for Ian's team as well.
Except for the fact that he only has 1 QB. So good job, Ian. You did that part right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think the team on the right is Mr. Trice. Ryan,
Yes.
if you will.
Oh, Knicks guy. Yeah, Ryan Trice over on the right side. He has the highest projected total for week 1, I think.
I was going to say, when I first saw his team, when I was first kind of looking over the teams, I didn't think it was all that great. And now that I'm looking at it again, I think he's got potential to have a really good team this year.
I don't know how much I like the Jerome Ford.
I don't love his running backs.
And
Jonathan Taylor can be
Higgins
very good.
starts as a wide receiver too, and then he also gets hurt all the time.
It's
And
true.
Zay Flowers, I don't trust any wide receivers in Baltimore, but it's honestly a good team. I'm just picking out specifics at this point.
Yeah. All right, let's wait for the next meeting.
Looking on the left side of the screen here, we have Dom's team. I really like it. It's a good team. I like the Justin Tucker in the 5th round pick. I think he'll find a team this year when his suspension is up.
Yeah, you're talking to me about keeping a quarterback on my bench.
I think we won't get into if he was fairly suspended or not. um, or if the Ravens should have dropped him or not. But he is on Dom's team. We know that much. He is
Hmm.
employed. Not
The
in real.
Ravens might have dropped him, but Dom did not. Dom is riding with him through better or worse.
Dom has won a lot of games with Justin Tucker on his team, and he just doesn't want to do it without him. And I respect it.
How do we feel about Nick Chubb on the bench? Is he going to
He'll
come
probably
back?
he'll probably start week one,
I think it'll be pretty good. I think
but
that Dom's
he doesn't really have a
starting
spot.
running backs are better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after Christian McCaffrey breaks an ankle, he'll put Nick Chubb in probably. At some point, Joe Mixon will come back for the Texans. I just don't know when that's going to be.
True. It might be worth throwing him in the flex. I really don't know how good Keenan Allen's going to be this year. So we'll
That's
see.
true.
He's got some, I think he's got a little bit left in the tank, and it's not like the Chargers have a good receiving core. So
Hey, don't you talk about Lad that way.
that's true. They've got Ladd.
Lad,
Quentin Johnston is pretty much a bust. I think
he's
he's pretty
bust.
bad.
Yeah. That second team on this page is just garbage all around. I'll tell you what. No,
Mm-mm.
it's maybe the best team. Yeah, top three. We'll say top three.
I was
I
cooking food just like I'm going to cook everyone in the league.
That's crazy.
We'll
I
see
will
you after
say
week one, I guess. We'll see what happens.
I don't love Joey, your receiving core. I don't think it's awful, but I think it's definitely the weak spot on your team. I think Saquon and Bucky Irving are going to be really good. Obviously, Lamar Jackson is going to do Lamar Jackson things, but I think your receiving core is pretty clearly the weak spot. Thoughts?
I
We'll see.
agree. I agree. Other than Matthew Golden, I think he'll have pretty much. It is his rookie year. I think it'll be his breakout year. Keon Coleman, I think it'll also be his breakout year. So I think he does have options, but
That's true.
I
The
I
depth
don't
is there.
like Devontae Adams so much.
My
The
only
Matthew
concerns with
Golden,
Metcalf and Adams are just older quarterbacks that have some health issues. And then, I mean, Adams is fucking electric. And then Metcalf, just go where the money is, that new contract. So,
yeah. The one thing I'm worried about with Matthew Golden is too many cooks in the kitchen over there in Green Bay. Um, I just think they have a lot of targets.
Well, Jaden
So,
Reed's in a boot, not anymore, but
they're all injured.
there's a
all
lot
right,
of
fair
injuries
enough.
going around.
But they'll come back probably.
They probably
Hey,
will.
listen, I think it'll be good, and he's in your flex. It's not like you're committed to starting him every week. Um,
True that. Keon Coleman's gonna have a good year too. So
he
I
might
I think
think
have
my
to.
sneaky pickup was if CMC goes down again, I have the backup to that.
Brian Robinson's there. Yeah, good point. Woody Marks is also a good person just to have on the bench for the first few weeks. Just drop him if he doesn't do anything. That'll be fine. Uh,
Current free agent Quinshawn Judkins. Any worried that he's going to go back to school?
he'll just
No, we'll see.
he'll just drop him if
He's
it doesn't happen.
yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
he's electric at Ohio State, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. And then the last team here is Jeff, previous champion. We let him do it again. He drafted a good team. Um, the only concern with this is it's very reliant on the Cardinals, and if they're bad, his team's going to be bad.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we're talking enough about how Jeff picked the way to pick the draft order and then got the first overall pick.
Yeah, he was just. I mean, you can just give yourself first pick. He was lucky enough
That
to
is
get.
true. That is true. I guess you can just say I have the first overall pick. Everybody else figure it out from there. There's nothing stopping you. He could just say I have the first overall pick. The order in which people respond to this message is the order in which we have the draft.
Actually, not a bad idea.
I
But
still
do
like
that, like,
Alex's cameo idea.
When I win this year, that's what I'm going to end up doing.
I like it.
I do like Cortland Sutton at wide receiver too, though. I wanted him, and he got him right before I could get him.
Good analysis.
You're welcome. ESPN projections. We know these are historically trash, but sometimes they're okay. Uh, Jeff first, Ryan second, me third. The rest of the league down there, down to 12th. They haven't updated since our draft, so Owen might be down a little bit. Joey might be up a little bit because of their draft trade. Same thing with Zane and Ian. Probably not as much for them. That was later on in the draft. Um, And then since these ones are usually trash, I went ahead and imported our league into Fantasy Pros to get their projection.
Okay.
And
Damn.
top's actually pretty similar. Joey did get moved up. Devin's still at the bottom though.
Okay.
He didn't hate Owen's team after the trade, so maybe he
The
is a
projections
I
hate
don't
me.
hate Owen's team either.
Yeah,
I think
Ian, they
Owen's
don't
got a
like you.
pretty
I
decent
think you
team.
have a pretty like middle of the road team. I don't know why they hate it so much. Here's just a reminder of how well Alan and I did at picking winners last year. I was worse than the quarter, and Alan was actually quite a bit better.
Hmm.
58%, yeah.
Well, you know what they say. If you can't win the fantasy football league, at
Might as
least
well win the predictions.
might as well win the predictions.
So week one here, I have a new graphic here. We have the money lines on the right side, or the
Ah,
game lines, not the money lines. So now we can make more educated decisions.
I like
And
it.
it looks like every home team might win this week, but that's just luck this time. First game, myself versus Devin. This is supposed to be the biggest blowout of the week, and I agree. I'm going to go with myself.
Yeah, I mean, I think I gotta go with you. I think the separation between you and Devin's team is about as large as it can get. So
Thank you. Thank you.
you're so welcome.
Ian, what about you?
Yeah, I can't see Devin beating you, Alex. There's just no way.
Joey and Alan are watching the Yankees game and something happened in the background. Joey, tell us what happened and then give us your prediction.
Well, the sexy man Trent Grisham just hit an absolute nuke rocket for a grand
Mr.
slam.
Sleep, Mr. Sleep.
Mr. Aura. Yeah, I got to go with the favorite here. I'm going to go with Alex.
All right, moving on to Owen and Jeff. This is my first upset of the year. We're going with Owen for a win against the previous champion in week one.
Now I noticed, Alex, that you didn't choose for somebody to tie this year. Are you?
That we
Or,
haven't
sorry,
gotten to
we
the
haven't gotten to
predictions
that.
yet.
My bad.
We haven't
My
gotten to the
bad.
predictions yet. You
Oh
this
no.
was garbage.
I'm sorry, folks. I remembered our pre-production meeting that we had, and I thought we had already gone over it in the show. That's on me. That's on me. I will be taking. I don't want to just follow the projections the whole time, but I think I got to take Jeff over Owen here.
I mean, that 7.9 game line is pretty intense.
Yeah,
I don't care, though. I'm going with Owen.
I'll try not
Joey.
to take the favorite every time.
Joey, who you got?
I'm just going to follow the favorites with this one as well. You got Jeff.
All right, Ian.
Yeah, as much as I want Owen to win, it's going to be Jeff.
All right, Bobby Pranov. Give me Pranov in that game.
You know what? I think this is where I don't take the favorite. I do like Bobby's team.
Of course, with the closest line with the least amount of risk, that's where you take the underdog, but that's okay. That's okay.
It's not going to be the only one. I'm
Okay.
looking at it right now. It's not going to be the only
okay.
one.
All right.
So, Bobby, I will take over Pranov.
All right.
I just backed myself into a corner because for the rest of the games, I don't like any of the. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Joey.
I'm going to follow him. I'm actually going to go with Bobby. I like his team a lot.
It's okay. Ian.
I'm going Pranav here.
All right. Good pick. The Dom Joey game. This is a heavily anticipated game every year, right? Right.
Sure.
Joey, who you got?
Got to go with myself, of course.
I don't even know why we went to you first. Yeah, I'm going to go with Joey. High projections.
I'm going to say Dom's going to upset Joey.
Okay. Alan.
I'm
Just because
taking
his
Joey.
cockiness.
I'm taking Joey.
Joey.
You can't listen. You can't trade for somebody else's third round pick and not have me glaze you. I took Owen to win every single game last year. I said he was going to win the league, so I'm just making sure that the expectation is set that Joey does get himself a championship this year because he did get that third round pick. So I'm taking Joey.
Good time champion incoming.
Right, we'll see if that happens. All right, Zane versus Ryan. Ryan with the highest projected total of the week. I'm going to go with Ryan. That's a surprise.
Mm.
Who would have guessed?
I'm going to take Zane. I like Zane's team.
Wow.
I think he's underrated. I do think Ashton Genty is going to be a stud. So give me Zane. And I think he's going to make an immediate impact there because the Raiders don't have a run game. I drafted Zamir White last year, and that was a mistake.
I'm gonna go
Not
Ryan
everybody at
here.
once.
It's gonna be Ryan. It's just too high of a projected to say he's gonna lose.
All right, Joey.
Yeah. Mostly going to go Ryan, but I feel like Zane's team later on is going to be really good. I think Genti's going to, probably not immediately, but down the season, I think he's going to do really well.
All
Fair.
right. And then the biggest game of the week, husband versus husband, Ian versus Alan, the marriage bowl, the marital argument, the marital affair we have here, a line of 4.6. Both of these guys have been in Griff Bowls before, but, I'm going to go with an upset this week. I'm going to go with Alan to win.
Hold on. Wait, you said an upset.
Yeah, given your historical ability to play this game, that is an
Hold
upset.
on. Let's not sit here and pretend like my historical ability to play this game is much worse than Ian's historical ability to play this
Let's
game.
pull up our records. Let's pull up our
Oh, boy.
overall records.
Proceed.
The
I
league
think
history.
Ian and I both have one Griff, and I think that's it.
We'll see how that goes.
History. Ian has one playoff appearance. Okay.
Okay.
And
Does he have a playoff win?
he has in the last 5 years 24 wins. Okay.
Ooh.
Alan, what is your name? There it is. You have one playoff appearance in 28 wins.
Ooh.
So I'm better. Historically, I'm
So-
better.
Wait. You've been in the league longer.
No, this is just the last 5
This
years.
is the last 5 years.
Because when Devin started this league, he put it on ESPN because he's a trash person.
He put it on Yahoo when he started it. We're on
That's what I
ESPN.
meant. Thank you. I guess I am the trash person.
Speaking of trash person, Joey sucks. I feel like I haven't had a dig at Joey in this episode yet.
Because he has the best team. But yeah, did everyone project who they think is going to win this game? I have Alan. Alan
got
has
Ian.
Alan. Joey has Ian. Ian has Ian.
Oh, here's
I got
what
Ian
I'm
by
gonna
5.5,
say.
actually.
I'm
Or
gonna
whatever the
say
spread is.
I'm gonna beat Allen. I'm gonna do what I do every year. I'm gonna win week 1. And it's just gonna go downhill from there. And Allen's gonna beat me.
Ian's
The
gonna
rest of
win
the
week
season.
1, have like a crazy high point total, and for the rest of the season,
Right.
we're gonna ride that on double Al and predict him to win every week.
It's happened before.
I'm taking Ian.
Whoa. I'm the only one that took Alan. All right, some nice preseason predictions here. My first one's a really hot take. Alan's going to get 10 wins. He's going to start in week 1. He's just going to go up from there. He's not going to win week 2, but he's going to win 9 more after that.
Who am I playing week 2 by chance?
That's me.
Yeah, I figured.
Devin, our great ex-commissioner, is having the joy of being married this year. He's going to experience a post-marriage slump and probably be in the Griff Bowl. Happens to all.
I think you're saying that less because of the marriage thing and more because of the his team sucks thing.
Hey, it's all part of the post-marriage slump.
You know
my
something
third-
about that.
Yeah, I finished 11th that year. The third prediction here is probably the most likely. The Giants are 5-1 through the first 6 weeks, that should say. And then I have their nice little lineup they have here: the Commanders, the Cowboys, Kansas City, the Chargers. We're going to win 5 of those games.
Which one of those trash teams do you have beating the Giants for their one loss?
Unfortunately, it's going to be the Saints. Tyler Swall.
Yeah, fair enough.
Breakout season for Matthew Golden, R.J. Harvey, Jerry Jeudy. I had to hook up your team, Alan, with a person there for a breakout season.
I do like the Jerry Jeudy pick. I think there's not a ton of options there except for the tight ends.
Maybe some surprises here in my disappointments. Kyron Williams, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, and Trey McBride. That last one's probably the most surprising.
Ooh.
But the Cardinals are just going to have a really down year. 3 wins.
Your own flesh and blood, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, he's on the Seahawks now. I only support Cooper Kupp when he's on the Rams.
Okay.
Not a hot take. Steelers get a 9-8 record.
That's already a lock.
Christian McCaffrey breaks an ankle. I'll put a week on that. Week 4.
Okay.
Brandon Aubrey gets a DUI, no suspension. We'll put that closer to like Christmas time, like week
Mm,
16.
okay.
We're gonna
I think he
see.
gets a DUI on Christmas. I think he drives home from a party.
We're gonna see our first ever tie this year. It's gonna happen.
Mm.
Division winners: Jeff, Joey, Allen. Wild cards: Alex, Ryan, Pranoff. Sorry, Ian. I don't think you're gonna be in the Griff Bowl, but not in the playoffs. And then finals: Joey, you, and me. I'm not gonna predict a champion though. We'll see what happens.
I like
Mm.
it.
Mm. I think you should predict a champion. Don't
All
be a
right,
coward.
it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
All right. Oh, yeah. So we got my predictions here.
Pay
Uh,
attention.
listen, I went with this one last year, and it didn't happen. I think we've had a trade of a third round pick every year for the last 3 years. That's kind of been the higher echelon of picks that gets traded. I think somebody pushes that boundary this year. I think we have a second round draft pick traded. At some point, I think it's going to be right around the trade deadline. Some team that's out of contention who has a really good player is going to be well, I should say some team that is in contention and is missing a key position group is going to get desperate and shell out quite a bit of draft capital for a player that can really turn their season into from a good season into a Sri Ram Bowl winning season. So I think that's going to happen this year.
And why
I'm
is that going to be Devin and Jeff? You can put a name on that one.
That's fair. That kind of goes into my next point, which is one completely lopsided trade that gets the whole league talking. Now, I think we all can agree that if you trade like your best player for a second round draft pick, as long as that player doesn't completely fall off, that's not lopsided. That's helping each team. But I think there's going to be one trade similar to ones that yours truly has made in the past that everybody in the league is like, what are you doing? That was awful. So I think we're going to see one of those. I'm hoping it's not me this year, but there's always a chance.
Put a name on it.
I put a name. Okay. All right. Uh, I'm putting the name of. Oh gosh, now that I think about it, there's
I'm
a lot of smart
I'm
people.
I'm trying to get the lopsided trade done with Joey right now, but he told me to get lost, dweeb.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Get
All
out
right,
my
put a name
DMs.
on it. I'm gonna put the name of Devin on it. I think Devin
He's been part of a lot of
Devin
trades.
I know.
Sometimes he trades just for the purpose of trading, I think. I think it's
I
in
think
his
he gives up a little bit too much for not getting quite enough back. I think the odds are based on trade request history. I think the odds are that the person that is doing the fleecing is Jeff, but it could be anybody. And then moving on to my next one, I've got Joe Burrow, QB1 on the season. I think based on the fact that their defense is so terrible, he's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting. He's going to have to throw a lot, and he has two pretty elite wide receivers on his team, as well as some other really good catching targets. So I think he's going to finish the season at QB1. I last year predicted over 6 special guests on Double L. I think we hit that. So I am going to go with over 7 this year. We'll get one
we're
extra one.
already up to two.
We're already up to 2, so we only need 5 more. You can bet on a Mahelke episode
Oh
at
yeah,
some point, and that might include Chris.
it's happened
Um,
before.
I have a feeling we'll get Devin on at some point. Owen will certainly join us at one point. So there's 7 right there. But we could also,
We should shoot for Mrs. Mahelke.
ooh, that would be elite. Um, Going on down, I already was kind of talking about it before. I really like David Njoku this year. I think Joe Flacco throws to his tight ends a lot, and as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to be a top 3 tight end.
I like that take a lot. Good one.
I always have to let the Eagles live rent free in my head. So my next prediction is that the Eagles fans and the organization keep trying to push the narrative that Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback. I said a quarterback on the same level as Mahomes or Joe Burrow or Josh Allen, but I also agree that he's not top 5. So um, I accept that prediction. I also went with, I believe Brock Bowers will get a 3-game suspension for racially insensitive tweets.
Can
Sorry,
you
X posts, X the everything app.
can you get a little more specific there?
I can't, at risk of getting myself into
Which
trouble.
which groups are going to be upset?
I think we all know the answer.
Okay.
I think you need to elaborate. I'm not quite sure.
No, and then I'll add one that I
You'll
just
add
thought
a
about.
group. You'll add a group. That's going to be
No,
a
I'll
thing.
add a prediction. I'll add a prediction right now that a member of the Griff Punishment Committee will get the Griff again this year because we have a trend and it's been holding true the last 3 years. And there's only three members of the committee, and each one of us has gotten it in that 3 years. So I think the trend continues this year. If you want to edit this after we're done filming
Well,
and add that so we can look at it at the end of the year.
I'm not sure how that's going to work when you all predicted us to be in the playoffs.
Oh no, that's a
Oh
good point.
no. Well, see, that's why you don't add predictions in the middle of the show, Ian. That's why you keep it professional and you stick to
You know
the
what, Ian?
pre-show meeting.
He's taking you out with a wild
Yeah,
card.
you know what, Ian,
Get out.
for that you're no, I will leave it in.
You have
And
Owen in the finals.
I'm just gonna have to do I? I don't believe I remember making a finals prediction. I think you left that on there from last year.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that
I
actually
believe
is there
so.
from last year. We're gonna leave it. Owen and Pranov are your two.
Sure. I mean, it works based on what my division winners and everything. So I'll say that I believe Owen, Pranov, and myself are going to be division winners this year. Wild cards, I've got the three of you, and that really makes me look very biased
You are.
and like I wasn't ready to tell anybody on this call that they're not going to make the playoffs, even though we know Ian won't, and it'll probably be Ryan Trice instead. But
Or
um,
Jeff.
no, he can't. He can't have good things. He won last year.
True, true, true.
Everybody knows that
When
after you
will
win,
we?
you bad things happen to you.
When will we learn?
It's that Sri Rumble hangover.
Joey, you got some neat predictions.
Oh yeah, I think Allen makes the playoffs this year. After not making it, being asked previous years. I think I once again have a top three finish. I
Okay.
think Shadur Sanders finishes as rookie of the year. I think
That's not nope.
his
That's not your prediction. Your
I
prediction
didn't.
is just Shadur Sanders,
I didn't
according to the
finish.
slide.
Shadur
Yeah,
Sanders.
I didn't finish what your prediction was, so that's your prediction.
And that's why our producer Joey has been relegated back to production intern.
It's first show of the season. Okay, I'm shaking off the rust.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, sorry. Continue your Shadur
That one.
Sanders
That one's
prediction.
definitely a hot take.
I think the rivalry between him and Cam Ward, they're going to be competitive all season.
Mm,
Competition brings out the best of everybody. So
mm.
I think he's going to top out there.
Are you worried that he's starting the season as the Browns QB3?
He'll be the QB1 by week 3.
Okay.
What about Jackson Dart?
I
Jackson
like
Dart.
Jameis Winston.
I like Jameis
That's all I
Winston.
have to say about that.
As a quarterback, talking about Jackson Dart, I really like Jameis Winston. No, Jackson Dart, I don't think will start this year. He probably will, just because I think
Probably will.
I think the Giants are gonna rush him, but I hope he doesn't. I hope he just sits behind Russ and Jameis and learns, and then it's a stud next year.
All right, Ian, what do you got?
Well, obviously, I think Allen's going to make the playoffs, get his second playoff appearance.
Seems like there's a trend going here.
hmm And then I think Ryan Trice is going to have the best season of his fantasy football career and the best record. And he's going to be in the championship against Jeff. And we're all going to be rooting for one of those teams.
Are we talking like 12, 13, 14 wins?
I'm going to say he's going to take one loss.
Okay, so 13 and 1.
Oh,
And
that's
then
pretty good.
And then I think Saquon's going to get a DVT. It's been happening a lot. It happened to Wemby in the NBA season. So
Can you tell us what that is? I mean, we know, but for the audience, they won't know.
the deep vein thrombosis. I think it's bound to happen in the NFL season to someone, and big name, but Saquon. And then
Now, Ian, is that because you've just recently come out as a Giants fan? Okay, sorry.
The New York team.
Bills
that's
fan.
not because I'm in New York or anything. I promise.
Yeah.
And then Travis Hunter is going to break up with his fiance or wife at week 8. He's gonna have a bad start to the season, and he's gonna realize something week 8. It's gonna hit him. This lady's not for me.
It's gonna hit him.
She's gonna hit him.
That's what I thought you were insinuating.
And then of course I'm gonna win week 1, but then it's just gonna go downhill.
So Ian's prediction here corroborates my prediction of one of the Griff punishment committees. One of our members gets the
Right.
Griff again.
Yeah, but you have mutually exclusive predictions.
That's also true. I'm excited. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have Owen on the show because we're gonna have an episode where we get the punishment committee on to announce
That's true.
this year's punishment.
That's true. Alan, take us through our nice Manning wall here. What's new?
I mean, listen, if you're looking at what's new, it's gonna be that one in the top center, the face mashup of Arch Manning and Bronny James. After his poor performance in week 1 of the college football season, the streets are talking, and they think that Arch Manning can be compared to the next Bronny James. Of course, Bronny James, the accusation there is that he did not get into the NBA on his own talent levels and more just because of who his father is. Now, Arch Manning's father is some random dude named Cooper, but he has 2 uncles with the same last name as him that have been pretty successful that you can see all over this board here. So, and then there's Zane as well. But people are saying that maybe he's only at the spot where he is now because his last name is Manning and no other reason.
We'll find out.
I don't, listen, I think it was after 1 week of him being the full-time starter. He did play a game last year, but he started and looked really good. Granted, that was against a group of 5 team and not a Power 5 team, but hey, give him time. He's not coming out of college after this season anyway, so he's got time to cook a little bit. What Manning is everybody feeling like today?
Bronny.
Okay. Why is that? Do you feel like you're only where you're at because of your father?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's actually genuinely true because you're living in his property.
That's true. There you go.
You're literally only where you are physically at this current moment because of your father. So I think that's a good point that you make.
Thank you.
Joey, what are you feeling like today?
Feeling it like that little circle one with Manning and Tom Brady. Manning owned him twice, just like I'm gonna own the league for a second time.
I like that.
Okay.
I think that's good. Ian, which one are you feeling like today?
Mine's gonna be the Eli Manning on the subway because I think I know that exact spot where that picture was taken.
Alan,
And
before you, go ahead, Ian.
No, you're good. You're good.
Alan, before you go, have you had dinner yet?
How'd you know?
It's the
I have
chicken.
not had dinner
It's the
yet.
chicken.
I was gonna make a joke about that and how I was not gonna pick the chicken.
Be honest with yourself, though.
The chicken is my 1B choice. My 1A choice is I'm gonna go with Eli down there in the bottom left in that corner there. I feel like that's a picture of somebody who's got a lot of joy going on right now. And you know what? I'm ready for football to be back. The season starts here on
Thursday.
We're doing double Al for the
Are we
first
ready
time.
for our least 2 favorite teams in the NFL to go head to head on Thursday?
I'm so excited to hopefully watch neither team win and everybody on the field be very sad. I also am hoping that AJ Brown does well, but that's just me. But the college football, the school that I work for has a game this Friday night, so I'll be there. And
Shout out to Bowling Green.
Yeah. Shout out to Northwestern. Go Wildcats. We got a game this Friday. I will be in attendance, and hopefully we can go ahead and beat Western Illinois.
There you go.
You would hope. You would hope a Big Ten team can beat Western Illinois.
I'm excited for my first season here as commissioner. It's been 9
Oh,
seasons.
true. We didn't even
9
update
seasons.
the people.
The 9 seasons in the waiting. This video is going to come out on Wednesday. So for those who are watching on Wednesday, big announcement coming from the commissioner tomorrow on opening day. You'll have to wait and see what that is.
Ooh,
Hmm.
ooh. Or do we have a rule change going on?
We have no rule change, just a big announcement regarding
Okay,
fantasy football. Yeah.
okay. Alex is shutting the league down and telling us to all get a life.
I'm shutting the league down. We're
He's
kicking
been
out.
working for 9 years to
We're
build his way up
downsizing.
to.
We're downsizing to 8 teams. That's not the.
Who makes the cut?
Okay,
Depends on where you finish this year.
okay. Western Illinois mascot is the Leathernecks, by the way, in case anybody was wondering.
I was wondering. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Alan, roll the outro.
Oh, well, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of Double Al. It is so great to be back. I'm excited. Tuesday record days are back. I've got a new jacket for this year. I will have a tie next time.
Comment below if you
I
like it.
left it at work. Comment down below if you like my suit. Also, comment down below um, what you think Ian's apartment smells like.
Good.
And it can't be beans and toast.
It can't be. Don't. Hey, look at me. Look at me right now. Don't make it stereotypically British. I know you want to. Mrs. Bennett, I know you're going to do that. Okay? It has to be a legit answer. What do you think his apartment smells like? Joey, what's your guess? Ian, you can't confirm or deny on air because we still need people to comment.
But it smells like roses.
Okay, Alex, what are your thoughts?
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with patchouli.
All good guesses.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, you're
All
rolling.
right.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, throw a like, throw a
Actually,
comment.
Joey's rolling the outro this week.
Yeah. No, thanks
No, you
again.
guys got
Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be back next week with our week 1 recap and week 2 what do you
Preview.
call it? Preview. Look forward, if you will. So yeah. Thanks for watching everybody. We'll see you next week.